Welcome, everybody. Welcome into Adventures in Gran Insulae, our D&D 5e game in space. Wow, you know how they say revenge is a dish best served cold? I'm here to say that when your players exit out of a whale's anus last session, you hit them with the revenge right away. So we'll see what happens today. We'll see what happens in today's session. My name is Julian or JuliCiel. I am the GM of this lovely little adventure, and just in case anybody new is tuning into this cute little Twitch stream, we will pass the ball around and you can introduce who you are playing today. Addie?
Hello, hello, hello. I'm playing the Princess Elanor Uirchanar. Woo, 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 woo. She is a part summer sorceress, and then sometimes she's a winter rogue wizard. Ooh, very interesting. But we haven't seen that winter form in quite some time. But when she's her summer form, she's quite explosive, has no filter, but loves her whole fam. Shout out to the ferret friends. Yeah, right now she's in her summer form, and she's just, a glowing Eladrin, beautiful reddish orange hair, orange skin, and what's up, Matthew?
What up?
I didn't. That wasn't a great closing for me, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a great opening for you. Floor is yours.
Listen, this is very, very clean. Nice handoff. Very well done. Very seamless. Just absolutely spotless.
Hi. Not selling us a car? What's going on?
I'm Matthew Eberle, and I play Diya MorningStar.
You'd think we'd be good at these by now.
You okay there, Michael?
Pretty sure I have like an upper respiratory infection, so I'm off.
No.
Yeah, sure. That's the excuse we're going with.
What the fuck do you think? I'm like choking on ghost cock? I'm coughing.
Ghost
cock. You didn't say what you did. Why did you say ghost cock on my stream, Michael?
So my ghost cock of a character, Diya
Oh my god!
is a high elf who's multi-classing rogue and artificer with an emphasis in artificer.
Oh Jesus!
Diya does not have a ghost cock, believe it or not. He has a real cock.
He's doubling down. He's doubling down.
Okay. See, it's 21, so you do it again. Ha ha ha. Same thing, but again. Ha.
Watch out, there's gonna be a third.
I just come back my third, damn it. Oh, fuck me. Or I suppose we're fucking the whale since we extricate ourselves from its anus in our giant spaceship.
We're not doing that.
But yeah, anyways, D is the captain. He's a high elf. Already did his class. He started off as a very gung-ho adventurer, and then he had his hand chopped off and his best friend killed, and now he's a little bit more subdued. Yeah, that's my boy. Malik, how about we not talk about ghost cocks and you go next?
I don't know why I always gotta go after Tweedledee and Tweedle Dingleberry over here. Okay, I am Malik. I play Sylvia Etherhorn. I am a satyr swordsman. I recently acquired the World Shaper Blade, which is this very cool, like crazy celestial runic fucking great sword that I can split into 3 katanas, and had some emotional breakthroughs between going and seeing the fam, confessing being in love with another one of the favorite friends, i.e. Elanor, and now maybe having what some would call character growth, because I no longer am the only member who doesn't have the special Xenos sending stone implant in my brain. But the person who can tell you more about that actually is Michael, who is very acquainted with young Xenos.
Yeah. I'm Michael. I play Heads and Heels. I'm trying to play this as straight as possible at this point.
It's impossible at this point.
I Heads and Heels. He's a monk. He's a Way of the Mercy monk that has the King of a Hellmouse living in his head. He's a very haunted, used to be an old man, now he's a young man. YMCA.
That
And
lasted 25 seconds.
yeah, fuck it. Then he's a ship doctor, I guess.
Which dingle am I?
What do you mean by that?
Addie,
Back to Julian.
Addie's not sure if she's Tweedledee or Tweedle Dingleberry, and
You're Tweedledee. Matt is
Damn
Tweedle
it.
Dingleberry.
I'm
You
very-
wanted
I'm
to
the
be
only-
Tweedle
I'm the
Dingleberry.
only one
I am
keeping the
very
ship
clear.
afloat right now.
Tweedle Dingleberry.
yes,
I'm the only
indeed.
one playing it serious today.
I can tell. And with that, we will begin our adventure once I remember to share computer audio with you all on Zoom. Boop. Hope that didn't mess up the stream. Last time, you all found yourselves swallowed by an Astral Leviathan. Trapped in the stomach of this giant space whale-like creature, you met another person stranded inside of the beast. You met Greg, or Gregorian Chant for full, and his pet dragon, Cucumber. And you all partnered with Greg to get out of the creature. You found an Elder Brain. You weren't really sure why it was there or anything like that, but you killed it and blasted it out of the whale's butt. And that's basically... That's what happened last time!
No questions asked.
No intrigue! No nothing. Just... That's who we're gonna remember. That's what we're
It's
gonna
just-
remember.
Get out of the whale.
He got out of the whale.
And that's the best one in my head.
Yes, indeed. And what sound did the whale make when we exited again? Addie?
No, why we got?
No. Go ahead. You were ready, raring to go last time.
I don't even remember. I think I
But
busted
I
out on it.
fucking remember it.
Moo.
No, it was.
Ooh, ooh.
I think Malik is right. There was a stop. There was
Yeah,
a
there was, and there was
pause.
like, it was a huh noise, not a moo, not a, more like whale noise.
What is
I
this
feel
show
like.
about?
I've lost sight as well, Michael.
Good question. You all find yourselves flying through space, and after a little bit of traveling off screen, you all approach a little bit deeper into this sector of the galaxy. You have said goodbye to Greg, who flew off in an escape pod once he calibrated the location of his spaceship, the William Shakespeare, and now we are back to all of you. You are in the spaceship, and Azalin has been messing with the radar for a long time, and he leans over to you, Diya, and says, Captain, seems that we're in a very new part of the galaxy. I do not have any mapping of the sort. It seems like the astral creature might have traveled a bit while we were inside it. I have the approximate coordinates where we need to head towards. We're kind of flying blind at the moment.
So you're telling me we're lost in space?
That's just what I'm telling you, Captain. We are lost in space, and there's great danger when one is lost in space.
I see.
Danger, dear Morningstar.
Okay.
I love you, Julian.
I love you.
I was trying to play it straight. I couldn't. Okay. Great. So we don't know where we are. We know where we need to go, but we don't know how to get there. Wonderful.
The-
How? No, go ahead.
The greater problem in it all is that the stomach acid did chip away at the natural defenses of the ship, so I think I can go down, try to handle everything in the engine room, in the weapons bay, but you will need to take command of the ship. So you can see the coordinates right there. I think we just keep heading towards that, find a habitable planet that we can plant ourselves on while we refuel and fix the ship.
Okay. I will. Yes. You go get started as you recommended, and I will. I have the helm.
Yes, indeed. Now, just a little visual description of Diya, since we're kind of throwing ourselves into the episode. What's he look like, and what's he doing at this moment?
Diya, in his current armor configuration, is still. Well, I guess it's been. Are we like directly after? You said it's been a few days, right?
Yeah, you all are rested. You are good.
Yeah. So he's got a couple different variations of his armor. For those who are keeping track, he has the guardian style and the stealth style. And usually when he's on the ship, it's kind of a halfway point where it's not near as bulky as his armor style. So it's kind of like, imagine the sleek version of the nanite Iron Man 2, where it's almost like that form-fitting suit of armor, but it's more dexterous and augmented for like doing intricate work within the ship itself. You often see his hand, kind of the one that's been chopped off, reform into various machine components to manipulate and either fix things or function with the ship.
Yes, indeed. And you see off Azalin, who's a 6 foot something Vidalcan, elf-like but with blue skin, very muscular, former Navy, and he goes downstairs to fix the engine. What is everyone else doing?
Good question.
You're just hanging out. You don't have anything to do.
Probably, yeah. Sylvia's doing push-ups somewhere, probably.
I called it.
Mother, how are you feeling?
Elanor!
Yes, I just asked you a question, Mother!
Elanor!
Yes, Mother?
Look what I can do with all these drugs.
Oh my, what?
Hudson,
Drugs, Mother!
Hudson has been passing Eleanor's mom with like placebo pills the entire time. Like every time.
I have a
Eleanor's
new
mom,
dealer.
like every time Eleanor like mom goes to like a real drug, I am like swapping it out with like kind of essentially just sugar in like a pill form.
Oh man, that one tasted like fiber. Thanks, Hudson.
Hey, no problem. That's what I'm here for, probably.
Fiber.
Mother, you don't need any of this medication. You're feeling much better. You don't need these anymore. She starts taking the pills away.
It's not like my mom or anything. Oh my god, she walks away.
Ooh, get her! Nice. That was a good one. Oh, sorry.
Can I, actually, I'm not doing push-ups.
You're taking
Can I-
drugs.
No!
It's
Can I get
drugs.
a little bit of, just a little...
Hey.
No. Can I, I want to be in like a corner somewhere, or maybe in like a separate room so that I'm not hearing the drug talk going on. But I want to kind of, I guess, be in some semblance of maybe like a meditative state, just trying to look inward, like drawing on the energy of my domain expansion without using it for the day, but just trying to see if anything has like changed within it.
You think to yourself and try to empty your mind as much as possible. Focusing on what you established with your grandmother is that love of the thrill of battle, the glory of it within yourself, just the full excuse to engage in those primal parts of yourself. And you imagine your astral menagerie of all these animals, these shapes, the feeling of it. And you hear in your head, "Hello, Sylvia Etherhorn, what are you doing?"
Okay, you know, I could
Isn't
say,
it great that we can talk now?
Right, it's so nice. I wish that we could start like, I don't know, like a brain knock or something before you just start talking, because it's kind of scaring the shit out of me.
Ah, right. I will say knock knock before I begin speaking to you.
I don't know if that's, you know, we'll try that out.
I don't really have many other options here.
I realized that right when I said it the first time. I'm just sort of trying to, like, I don't know, see if I'm able to mature my domain expansion in any way, shape, or form since I last got it. Do you see anything crazy in there right now, by the way?
I don't. I have to assume this fey magic of yours is not something that I can spot within your consciousness like that.
Oh.
So it seems to be a little bit more of an abstract concept than neurons and whatnot.
Okay, so you're just living in my brain rent free, and you're not giving me much.
Hey,
help.
I contribute.
No, I'm messing with you. I like this is kind of cool. It's a little, if you think about it too hard, it's like borderline. Am I having psychosis right now? But no, it's fine. I'm sure it's all well and good.
It is, because
Um,
all of you have it.
Yeah, it's good to like go. Oh, okay. Actually, go in Hidson's brain and just make like the the most just like sound barrier, earth shattering fart noise you can, just real quick.
Okay, just a moment. Knock, knock! Is what
Why?
Henson hears in his head.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Hello.
Oh, Xenos, you're back.
Yes, it's me, the voice in your head who's now inside of everyone else's heads as well.
Good. I have an important mission for you.
Oh, yes, of course.
I see. Well, it's one of two things that we can do. One, I see that everyone is like really stepping up to the plate lately. And I feel like maybe you can help me unlock my lead potential. You know what I mean?
Yes. The power for us to overthrow Diya as the captain and claim the ship as our own.
No, I would never. But if we could, how would we do that?
Oh, well, that charisma score isn't much to speak of.
No, it's in the. If it were in a number, it'd be in the negatives.
I'm always saying this.
What can we do? What would you do if you were me and I were you and you were me? We are each
Oh,
other.
you don't want to know what I would do if I was you, Henson.
What the fuck? How would you help me? The better question then.
Oh, I don't know. Believe in yourself, drink water, get regular
Believe in myself.
exercise.
Believe in myself. Got it. And now, since we leveled up since last campaign, Hedson now knows how to walk on walls now. So he
Wait, we
runs.
leveled up?
He runs against the nearest wall. So it's like doing push-ups against it and like self-motivating. He's like, "You're great. You got this. You can do it. Yeah, drinking water, feeling good. Doing push-ups, feeling good."
I imagine that. That's a good question. Michael, was it level 9 or level 8? It's slipping
Level
my
9.
mind at the moment. 9.
Oh, I didn't level up yet. Oh shit.
Level up. Go ahead. We got a little bit of roleplay before things get goofy. Remember to add your spells if you take spellcaster levels. Remember to level both of your character sheets if you have 2 character sheets. Just a reminder.
You could just say, "Hey, Addie, remember to level up both of your character sheets."
Knock, knock. Hey, Addie.
Hello?
Hold on, wait a minute. The voice of
Julian's in my head? What's going on,
Always.
Julian?
Rent free. So all of you are hanging out on the ship, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Diya, it's looking like it's gonna be a little while before there is really any sort of non-asteroid planet for you all to stop on. But if you want to make an Arcana check for me real quick, go ahead.
Yeah. Make a real quick one for yous.
Yeah, give me a check. Make a little check for me.
Oh my god, I rolled 2 2s.
Oof. Diya, you are looking at the vast emptiness of space. You should probably continue in this direction, because better to not take a detour just in case, but that's all you got right now. Seems like you'll be at this for a while.
I mean, I will say with the 2s, so my Arcana, that's a 15. It's not at 1.
It's a 15. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, okay, expertise. Okay, rogue levels. Okay, yeah, Arcana's tech checks in this world. Yeah, that's maybe a smart thing to do. Fine, 15. Diya, you know what? You're fiddling around with the console and you're not really sure where the next place to land is.
Mm.
And there's the briefest flicker of blue light on the screen. And suddenly it seems like the radar seems to get a little more powerful. Like it seems to expand out to about a little bit more, maybe like an extra 20% of range. And the ship does detect what looks to be a planet few more days away.
Attention, everyone. This is your captain speaking. We have acquired a target of a planet that is a few days away. So, please use your time constructively, and keep your seatbelts fastened at all times. Unless, of course, the light is off, then don't keep your seatbelts fastened, and feel free to move about the cabin as you see fit. Yes. I'm gonna go now.
Hudson, you hear that? Remember to wear a seatbelt.
Check this out. I want to do a flip off the roof. And then I try to run up the wall and do a flip off the ceiling.
Hey, you know acrobatics.
All right.
And D hits the acceleration.
Yep.
Yep, with a 9 too.
Acrobatics with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Because Diya, for
Fuck!
some reason, stepped on the gas.
I
Oh, we
would've
all
gotten
have to roll acrobatics or just?
Just Hudson, who's doing a flip.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 9.
You take... Well, you would take 3 points of falling damage, but you're a monk, right?
Yeah, I think none.
Yeah, you catch yourself.
Ha! I'm never punished.
Yes. Hudson, we grow more powerful day by day.
We must become stronger.
Okay.
And then I like lift up like my warhammer, and I was like, if I had anything to make this bigger, I would. But I don't.
Yes, you're
It's
not
the
exactly a
terrible.
spellcaster anymore.
That's true.
We just punch things now.
That's very true.
Growth,
Hmm.
or perhaps adjacent growth. Who's to say?
Not me. I don't introspect a lot.
Anything else you all are doing on the way to this planet?
Yeah, I wanna, because I just realized in this moment, I absolutely could have been doing this the whole of the campaign, but I'm supposed to like prepare spells every day as a druid,
Yeah,
and I could have been preparing different ones,
yeah, you could swap.
and
them.
I just absolutely have not been. So, let's just say that in that, meditative time, I was like, whoa, there's more magical things that I could be doing. And yeah, I've prepared some actual different spells this time instead of just jump and long strider, which I almost never use, but I've prepared every session thus far. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. First of all, what a wonderful little surprise from Timmy, who is a mod on stream now. Timmy has added a command with all of our socials in it.
Oh, exciting!
Timmy, oh my God.
Come on, Nightbot.
If you exclamation
The guy
point
you
fair
might
friends,
recognize from the show you're watching right now.
Timmy, we love you so much. That is so kind. Incredible. So, yeah, you go ahead, you find a little bit of the magic potential within you, you find a little bit more magical flexibility, and yeah, you all are cruising. Elanor, just so you know, you're gonna be in winter form by the time you get to the planet. You've been in
Let's
summer form for a little while. I feel like we need to mix it up.
Let's go.
Is that what Elanor says when she wakes
No,
up
that's
in
what
the morning?
Addie the player is saying.
Oh, you did.
Elanor can feel the winter inside of her growing, and she's like, oh no, no.
Eleanor, are you good? Eleanor? Hello?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That
Thank
sounds
you.
fine. Yep, that sounds like good old Eleanor.
So, my mother's doing great. She's doing drugs. It's easy. You're in love with my mother, supposedly, and you keep trying to get attention from her. Sylvia apparently has feelings for me, which, that was so fun to have to think about. And I was like, do I have a friend? She's still my friend. She's still I love her. And then Diya just always putting himself on the line, being like,
Eleanor, your hilarious
Okay.
impression is getting cut off by your microphone.
oh, well, I'm sorry. I kept getting higher and higher because I was upset. And Zoom really hates that sometimes. Hudson, everything's fine.
Oh, if it helps you at all, I'm not in love with your mom and everything. I just need everyone to like me at all times.
Oh. I have just said that.
And your mom is really attractive. That's like not related to the other thing. That's just.
I mean, it's true. It's true. She is. I can't fight that. I have.
Keep
I
it
have
going,
to accept
Queen.
it. Oh.
Woohoo!
That you don't need to do.
Oh, okay. Noted.
You're her favorite. Okay, so you need to relax about my mother. Okay.
That's true. I'm your favorite.
Hey, yeah! Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah. All right.
She's not
Oh,
looking in
God.
your direction at all.
This
She's
is
like
normal.
she's throwing knives into like a wooden board.
What
This
the
rules.
fuck?
She's very strong. She has to practice.
Is this a load-bearing board? That's just throwing.
It's been beaten up really badly.
But yeah, now Eleanor goes. You know, she's a little shaken up. She's maybe a little paler than usual. She's gonna go paint a new wall in the ship. Make a
very
little
nice.
mural.
What is the mural of?
The 4 elementals. You know, that's she's
Aw.
trying to recreate that.
Pretty cool. As you're doing so, your mom walks over and says,
Gosh darn it.
"Killed that one. Remember?"
That was so cool when you did that.
Hecton, you're still here?
Up in the
Sorry,
back.
I'm gonna go find a punching bag, I guess.
And yes, Mother, you did do that.
I'm really helpful, huh?
Yes, Mother, I thought we already knew. You are the most powerful person on the ship, I would say so.
Don't you forget it. She
Mother, you are the queen of summer, so it makes kind of sense if you're in charge of like a whole season for you to be one of the most powerful creatures ever on a ship. Ship, not shrimp.
Shrimp.
You're making me freak out, Mother. I'm having a meltdown right now. I'm feeling the ice coming inside my heart, and I'm gonna change, and I don't like it.
Hey, Elanor. It's okay. Changing's okay. Just let it happen. Be chill.
What?
Let it happen. Be chill. Listen, Elanor, I change all the time. I'm never the same person moment to moment. That's just the way I live my life. Reflecting? Who needs
is
that?
true. This is very true of
So-
you. I have let go of that part of myself, Mother. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm more like Father than we thought.
Oh, no, you've always shared a good amount in common with your dad. Not gonna lie. You like to hang on to things. You like to have a little bit of control over the wills and woes of life. Your dad's kind of the same. And he does that because he's a little nervous mess. He's anxious. He's scared of what's gonna happen.
He really is. He needs to take a chill pill, get it?
No.
What do you mean? Because, he's so chilly. So he's got to take a chill pill, but, he needs to chill out.
Why would he need
It's
to take
funny
a chill
'cause-
pill if he's already...
No, because he's a little anxious
he's,
guy.
He's the king of winter, Elanor.
Oh, gosh, Mother.
Oh, you see,
Maybe,
that, Your
maybe
Majesty,
you do need to hang out with Hedson
Your
more.
Majesty, that is what is considered
Oh,
a
Diya, you're
pun.
here too.
Yeah, I just walked in. Yes.
Hey, Eleanor, was the shrimp there?
No, I'm sorry, Hedson. I said the wrong thing. My
Guys,
bad.
we should make the group message the shrimp friends.
The group message that we scrawl on the wall.
I'm doing the equivalent of when someone makes a typo in a group chat, you carry it on for 10 years.
Yes, we understand the joke, Hedson.
Hedson,
maybe
cross
not
out the
us.
name of the group chat and write the new one.
Oh God, Timmy's making a new one. Jesus Christ.
Amazing. So
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't breathe.
that's okay. We'll get there.
I'm sorry, Diya. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was trying to explain to you that that's a pun. I mean, I heard it as I was
Yeah,
walking
you
by.
try.
No, I know it was a pun, Diya, but she should be telling me to take a chill pill because I'm the fire one. Her dad controls ice. It was a criticism of her joke, not a misunderstanding of the format.
But no, but that was the internally funny part of the joke,
Mother!
was the fact that her father is ironically cold, and he should take a chill pill to chill out, even though he's already
I'm
cold.
bored. She walks away.
Well, there she goes. I do need to be kind of more like her. Just go with the flow. Yes.
That was rather rude, but all right.
Sometimes she's rude, sometimes she's polite.
I guess maybe she should take a chill pill. Do you think Hedson has any?
No, I mean, I think Hedson only really has, like, sugar pills or something. Those are the ones he's been feeding my mother. Oh, he does have real drugs, apparently. He's been taking them from my mother. My mother's been trying to take the real drugs, and then Hedson gives the fake drugs, and then, I guess Hedson just has a lot of real drugs now.
I'm the ship doctor. I have to have drugs.
That makes sense, oh!
Keeps the voice quiet.
Also, hello,
Is that-
Hedson, you're still in here.
Sorry, I should go back to the speed bag. I'm gonna go. Do we have a punching bag on the ship?
Yeah.
All right, I'm at the punching bag on the ship.
Amazing. Fantastic. T-minus about 14 hours till landing. It is the next morning. Elanor, you wake up a bit chillier than usual, as in your winter form, in your arcane trickster form.
Ooh, I feel it. Yeah, I feel it. It's happening. But it's okay. It's fine. This is just who I am. Yeah. Hi. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, yeah, Eleanor, you're in the winter thing again.
Wait, I'm fully in it? I thought you said I was just a little bit more.
You're fully in it.
Shit, my bad. Oh, God. Oh, I'm way chillier. Way chillier.
That 180 pivot. Loved it.
Hey, Eleanor, you're in that form where you're miserable all the time.
What? Why would you say that?
What, are you gonna lie?
She's not miserable. You're not. Are you miserable right now?
Hedson, you say one more word to me about being miserable, and I will destroy you. Thank you.
I'm willing to do. Got it.
She marches right over to that mural wall and just adds some, like, dark black skies and thunder and lightning, making it a little moodier.
Yeah! Woo!
Hedson,
I bop
Eleanor's
Hedson
too
on the head.
Eleanor's too sad to make me waffles. Can you, Hedson? Can you please? Hedson, waffles? Can you?
I want to. Hedson goes to like a whisk, like take a whisk to some batter and try to use like the maximum amount of dexterity to like whisk it as fast as possible. He's trying to like beat a record.
Next check. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Can I trip him to impose
Oh,
disadvantage?
24.
Disadvantage.
Why?
Sylvia just said she's sabotaging you.
I've tripped you.
Wait, no. At least let me make a check to see if I get tripped.
All right, no, that's too many. That's too many rolls. This is the start of the episode. The waffles, they're great.
Yeah.
Fluffiest fucking waffles
Suck it,
ever.
Sylvia. Woo!
I do like these. These are crunchy on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside, and just a little bit too much maple syrup where they get slightly soggy but still delicious. Hedson, I won't destroy you.
Oh, you couldn't if you wanted to, but thank you.
Diya,
Okay, I don't think that's
You-
a good thing to say.
Actually, I will remind
Get the
myself.
training in.
No, you're very strong. I will remind myself. But I'm watching you.
Elanor, he has weak points.
Mother! Oh,
I
no,
have
not
no-
Mother. Who is it? Is it Zeno?
It's Zeno, I'm in your head.
Who is it?
I'm in your head at all times. Isn't it confusing having 3 NPCs?
I think we need more.
I'm the one who
Zeno?
sounds like a car salesman. What?
Well, it was a little bit in between, and Mother kind of can sound like a car salesman sometimes, Zeno. But it's you both have so much confidence, so it makes sense why I get you confused sometimes, and you're both quite annoying sometimes.
Well, that hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna tell you his weakness anymore.
All right, even though you know I'm the most powerful.
Is that out loud?
No, to Zeno.
Oh, I was about to ready to throw down.
Diya, you see...
Zeno?
You
No
see-
response?
No response.
No.
He left. He
Oh,
left.
he's still. I thought he was sure he's gonna come back.
He's not
maybe.
available all the time. You hurt his feelings.
So needy.
You hurt his feelings.
Well, I'm not a happy camper right now.
Yeah, that's the point. Diya, you looking at the screen are able to get a visual on this new planet that you all are approaching. Weirdly, it's very white and very blue. Like, there is definitely clear masses of water. The masses of land seem to mostly be white in color. But you don't get readings of it being like an icy planet or anything like that.
Interesting. So kind of like devoid of color.
Well, it's blue. You can see the blue pretty clearly, which
Oh, specifically the land piece.
the land is specifically white. At
Okay.
least from this distance.
Interesting. Okay, everyone. This is your captain speaking. We are now approaching the planet that has. It looks like it has some water, so hopefully that means ecosystems. The land masses seem to be stoically white. Don't ask me what that means because I don't know. They are white, however, and we will proceed with caution. But so I guess. Buckle your seatbelts as we make an approach and potentially prepare for landing.
Do you know that we're like all in the same room, so he doesn't have to use the intercom? It's fine. It's cute.
I'm not a captain. I'll do it have to be done.
There we go. Okay.
Heads in. Make sure to put your seatbelt on, or you're gonna vomit like that first time, like a big baby.
I'll prove just how much of a non-baby I am after that one. I'm not putting it on. I'm doing flips.
Come on with this.
Me too, Henson, me too!
We're
Oh,
doing
for
flips
fuck's
together.
sake.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
As you all start approaching the planet, you are about to break atmosphere and be affected by the force of gravity. Deck save from both Hedson and Eleanor's mother, the Ember Queen.
I will say Diya is very well aware of these antics and has made airbags.
Oh my god, incredible.
16.
16? You're both fine.
Someone's gotta take this guy down a peg.
You subway surf it a little bit, and when it like lurches suddenly, you're able to like grab onto the chair and dangle off of it vertically.
Wee.
Okay, that's pretty cool. For fuck's sake, that is pretty cool. Damn it.
You've had practice.
Gravity
Fine.
is nothing to me, Elanor. Wee.
Okay, heads in. Okay.
At this moment, there is a sudden noise through the ship coming from its comms radio.
Are those creatures from Animal Crossing?
The play?
What? The play.
Diya immediately starts manipulating the comms, trying to zero in on the signal.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear us now?
Yes. Hello.
Hello? You have seemingly breached atmosphere. Can we get your identification number?
I am Diya MorningStar, and we are landing to make some repairs to our vessel.
We have asked for your identification number. Are we to take this to mean that you don't have one?
What the fuck is going on? Who
Eleanor starts looking for identification number in the drawers.
Quick, everybody! Diya's hands like, everyone look for an identification number.
Can I find
Fuck,
it? Can
just-
I find it?
What does it look like? I don't know what this is.
Bunch of numbers.
Just try like
probably like a little-
8675309.
Piece of metal that has numbers all over it, you know, or it could be plastic. It could be plastic.
Maybe the test. What if maybe there never was one?
Yes, 8675309.
We're looking for a 12-digit number there. We can take it that you don't have one. That's fine. Just follow the schematics. Make sure you land at the coordinates. Over.
The schematics. Follow the schematics.
You get a ping on the dashboard, which shows you coordinates within the planet.
Yes, they just came through. Sorry, bit of a translation. Yes, we will follow those and sit down. Yes, please.
Over. The radio becomes quiet again.
Goodbye.
Okay.
They sound friendly, at least.
They sound like I don't know. Very. I mean, I know we're super far from home, and it's not like I don't expect there to be intelligent life elsewhere, but it's just like this is sort of like militaristic sounding. Do you think we're gonna be all right landing here?
We don't really have much of a choice. We have to make repairs to the ship if we want to continue, or else we could continue at a deficiency. But we've already broke atmosphere.
Okay, well, let's keep our fucking heads on a swivel nonetheless.
Mother.
I can't do that with my head, Elanor.
It's an expression, Emperor Queen. You don't actually just like let's be aware of our surroundings and maybe not try to piss anyone off.
Sylvia,
Mother, just
don't bother. She doesn't like puns.
Mother, just
She probably
be
doesn't like idioms either.
the royal
What did you
queen
call
that
me?
you are. Oh my
You can't call
gosh.
people idioms, Diya. That's offensive.
Oh God, this pack it in. All right, come on.
Mother, all I'm saying to you is look at me, stay calm, be royal, be above everyone else, but not in a bratty way.
I wasn't looking at you, sorry.
Right on.
That's exactly what she said. Good job.
Anyway, just so everyone's clear, these people seem like a bunch of nerds. They want ID numbers and shit.
Oh my God.
Why don't we let me handle this and you all just shh?
Okay, don't fucking
That's,
patronize
well,
us.
exactly what I meant to Mother, but I thought I would stay calm and stately. Thanks, Diya.
You all break the surface of the atmosphere. It is about a few minutes until landing, and Diya, as you all approach the ground, you are about maybe airplane height, rapidly descending, and you are able to make out those white land masses.
Mhm.
Tall, white geography that at first seems like mountains, but seems very spiked and irregular, and you think maybe it's definitely just the tallest buildings you've ever seen, in like a chrome white covering the surface of every landmass on the planet.
Oh shit. Oh, well, this looks to be a hyper advanced race. Maybe we'll finally catch a break.
Again, heads on swivels, please.
Yeah, we have a bad track record on getting breaks.
Okay, and whose fault is that?
Because we're a
Every
team.
single one
it's-
of us at a
that's
different
right.
time.
Hey, thank you.
It's
Exactly,
all
that's
of our
what I'm
fault
saying.
except for me. That's right.
No, it's acutely
As
been
in-
your fault on more than one occasion.
I don't
We're
know
not
what
gonna
you
get
guys
into
are
it now.
talking about. You get a break about approximately every 3 hours.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go do push-ups. Tell me when we land.
Not too long until you all land, and Diya, following the schematics, the coordinates, it's pretty clear that you are being directed to land on a runway. With the ship's new landing mechanism, it is pretty easy for the descent to be cleared. You don't have to land like an airplane with the momentum. It is just pretty easy for the thrusters to take off. Your Ifriti's core hooked up to you in the cockpit doing as you do so, and the ship is able to touch down on the surface of this new planet and on an asphalt road at that. As you touch down, you see directing a few other crafts, which actually seem to be more for domestic travel. They are flying crafts, but they seem to look a little bit more like planes. You do see holding a total of 4 traffic controller cones in 4 different arms. Is an insect-like individual, like a upright praying mantis in a t-shirt, just directing all of the traffic.
Say that again?
Is a bug man directing all the
Oh!
planes.
What is this, a runway for ants?
For my own clarification, I don't know if have we ever seen or experienced anything similar to this before?
You have not.
Great. Diya is at the window as the bug man is waving the batons at him. Diya is waving right back.
He looks around confused, and then waves back. Looks over to some of his friends, and he talks. There's a few other bug people who like look around and they nod. And as your ship lands and the hatch opens for you all to exit, there is a small little squad of people approaching you. They're all in uniforms, they're all in pristine white uniforms, and you don't really recognize the species that most of these people are. There's a few bug-like people. There's a few robotic individuals, but they seem to be a little bit more advanced than the Warforged that you have seen back on Terra. And there's some elf-like individuals, but they seem to have a translucent sheen to their skin. And walking up at the very front is a large man, broad shoulders, big belly in the uniform, a lot of badges. He's got the head of a hippopotamus just walking up.
What?
Diya's like a kid in a fucking candy store, like new planet, high technology. He was the first one down the ramp. He's like bouncing on his heels. He wants to impress people, so he's like fully decked out in his armor. Like he's got his little goggles on. He's ready to roll.
Diya, you run right up to this hippopotamus-looking individual, a GIF in Dungeons & Dragons, GIFF, and the individual says, "Hello."
Hello, sir. My name is Diya MorningStar. Yes, hello.
Diya MorningStar, pleasure to meet you. I am General Phino Cassianus.
Diya's like aggressively shaking his hand.
You.
There he goes.
You don't look like any Astral Elf I've ever seen.
Astral? No, sir. I'm a high elf.
High elf.
Yes, we hail from the planet. I'm
Terra.
blanking our
Just
planet.
Terra.
We hail from the planet Terra, and we are on a quest to save our planet at the moment, but as we've soon found, actually the galaxy as well.
Space travelers?
Yes, exactly.
We don't, Well, we must say this is a surprise. You are the first... Congratulations! You're the first alien life to have contacted us.
Oh,
We thought we were
really?
the only ones who had this technology. We assumed you must be from some other prefecture, but no, it seems that, assuming you're not pulling our leg. Where are the rest of you?
Oh, everyone come down. They're quite nice.
Okay. Before we go out there, we should not divulge too much information. Heads in, Sylvia.
Yeah, we should lie.
Yeah, well, he's already gotten a head start, and he's probably told our life story to him.
No,
that's
I just
fucking
anything. Don't. I just think this is a bad idea. Zeno, if you could try to talk to Diya, because he seems way too excited. This is a weird civilization. I have a weird feeling about it.
Diya,
Wait, what do you mean?
Ixmay on the information.
Yes, you see, we're in the
I said
process
it
of
wrong.
trying to save our world. There's a giant entity that apparently tries to like consume planets.
Hey, hi, hello, nice to meet you all. We're just gonna have a
Greetings.
quick sidebar with our captain.
Hello.
One
You probably
second,
have heard of
pleased to
me and
meet you.
my royal line.
What are we doing?
You all are. Well, quite frankly, nothing like we've ever seen before.
You're nothing like we've ever seen before. It's absolutely
Diya!
fascinating.
Take a breath.
The general raises a finger. Hold on. Points at Azalin.
Breathe out.
You are a Vidalcan. Azalin nods. Yes, are you familiar? And Phino Cassianus nods and says, yes, you are the only one who looks vaguely familiar. There are a number of Vidalcan here on our planet as well. And Azalin looks confused, but turns to Diya and says, they do say that the first Vidalcan arrived on Terra from other worlds. Perhaps this is where we have ended up.
Oh, that's fascinating. So, do you think perhaps this might be your home world?
I mean, I would say that Terra and Gran and Insulae are more my home, but perhaps.
Of course. I mean, your home is with us. I have no mistake. I'm sorry. I'm referring to your ancestral lineage.
I believe that may be the case.
Fascinating.
And looking around, this is indeed a very high-tech civilization, very Cloud City in Star Wars. Everything is like a pristine white. But it does also seem like these people you were talking to, they're all either scientists or military. You seem to have been directed to land in a very, very
Controlled.
authoritative.
We're not the
controlled
biggest
area.
military fans. No, nor are we probably people the military would like because we're fucking pirates.
Adventurers, entrepreneurs.
Right. So, we're only not trying to, impose ourselves in your planet. Thank you for not, I guess, shooting our vessel down. We're just trying to get some repairs, and then we'll be, on our way if that's at all possible. We do have the coin for it as well. I'm not expecting any freebies or anything like that.
The coin. They trade in coins. They trade in coins. They trade in coins.
Oh, do you have a different sort of economic system around your parts?
Yes. It's been quite a while since we've used coins. We use bits. They're all tracked. They're not physical currency, but they're all tracked. You do a job, you clock in, you earn a certain number of bits, and you can just trade them all on the Etherweb.
I'm sorry, the
Etherweb.
what now?
It's a
Etherweb?
think of it like a database that exists out of currents of Magitech. We can all access it, and he taps his temple, and on his eye there's like a tiny little screen, like about Apple Watch size, that appears. We all have implants that allow us to access it.
I want an
Diya is just
implant.
drooling at this
I want
tech.
I already have no eye here. I can put a thing there.
Okay, the head's in.
I had to rip thing up in the
enough. No,
iPad.
heads-
Like I took this out myself.
All right,
I
heads in.
lean over to Elanor, and I'm just like, this is a load of barnacles.
Okay, well, this was very kind of you to let us land here, but dear sir, we just wanted to fuel up, repair our ship, and leave. We can give you a little interview if you want, because we're the first other species, I guess, you've really ever seen.
Please, you are our guests. Frankly, it would be irresponsible of me, for the sake of our planet, to simply see you off. A few days is all we ask. We'll talk to you. You can try our food. You can relax in our most extravagant lodgings. And
One day.
Can I
One
insight
day.
check this fella?
please go ahead.
I'm also gonna inside check.
Please, yeah, go ahead.
May I propose this?
Are you fucking
Seeing as
okay.
how we don't carry any of your currency, perhaps we do a trade of information. We tell you about our culture and ourselves, and in return you help us or provide us materials to repair and fuel our ship.
Well, I think they were just gonna do it for free, Diya, but sure, yeah, we can just trade things.
Well, the materials is interesting. Good to know. Thank you, Malik. Who's to say? Seems friendly.
I got a 14.
Seems to clearly want this from all of you.
Yep.
Well, dear sir, you just seem way too eager to be into us, so I'm a little wary of you. I say we only give them 24 hours. You have 24 hours for us to repair our ship, and we can leave.
We have no leverage.
And we'll give you some information then, not a few days, dear sir.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But in that case, let's jump right to the interviews, if you'd like.
Right here on the fucking runway?
No,
Can we maybe...
inside. We're gonna sit down.
Okay, sure. Yeah. You got any, like, alcoholic beverages on your planet?
We do. We don't really have it at our work. Would you be fine with coffee?
No. But thank you.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, if we're guests on your planet, I think you should be able to get us some alcohol, don't you think, sir?
For the evening. How about that?
Thank you. That's actually very generous.
Hello.
Fine.
He is marching off on.
Yeah, you are walking next to an individual made of goo. Just a
What?
just a green, lanky, flubber-like individual in a military suit with big yellow eyes.
In a military suit. The goo
Diya-
is in a military suit.
Straight up, Dia's hand just like keeps like migrating to like try and touch it, and he's like grabbing his own hand, put it back down.
You all right there, bud?
Yes, you're incredibly fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen a creature like you before.
Wow, most of my friends tell me I'm unassuming.
No, you are absolutely fantastic.
Wow. You're a really nice alien, huh?
Well, see, that's the interesting part. Is Alien is all based on perspective, because from my end, you're an alien. Isn't that interesting?
I'm an alien?
Yes.
Ah, shucks.
You just had a new best friend.
No, you know what happens to best friends?
This individual is a plasmoid, by the way. Another spelljammers race.
Plasmoid.
Amazing.
You are taken into the transport station, kind of part airport, part NASA-like space station. You are taken through a series of corridors until you are taken into basically a lounge after about 15 minutes of walking. There are comfy chairs for the most part. Things are white and off-white. And you are able to find yourself all sorts of snacks. They seem to have grains, they have crackers, they have breads for you all to snack on. They are seasoned.
None of this place is any other color spectrum besides white.
It seems to be the dominant color of the synthetic materials.
Okay.
Seems to be a very strong aesthetic with the whole planet.
This is more like it. Sterile but cozy. All right. I take some snacks and pop them in my mouth.
The GIF sits down and says, "You know what? Maybe you all are right. You all can, if you so desire," waves a hand, "we'll pull out the good stuff for them." And one of the military folks, an actual Vidalcan, a blue-skinned individual, kind of like Azalin, comes out with a bottle of champagne.
Ooh, bubbly.
Pours it for the general, who says, "So, you have landed in the largest megacity on our planet. Our planet is called Eternitus, and the megacity is called Messer. And if you're writing this down to bring back to your worlds, nope, okay."
Oh, Dia's like, no, Dia 100% has his glasses on. He's like taking notes.
Great. And I find it interesting. We do speak the same language. There do seem to be some variations, but for the most part, we seem to be able to understand one another, which I find absolutely intriguing.
Yes, it's especially with the Vidalcan cultures being on both planets, suggests that at some point there may be some similar ancestry between the two, or ties, especially in terms of communication. Now, I don't specialize in history. My specialization is technology in and of itself.
My guess is probably that some of these people on this planet got off the planet and then, learned that there's more than just their mere planet right here. But they didn't come back and tell people, so...
Hedson is
That's
also
my
taking
guess.
notes, but the note is like Elanor plus blue, and it's like an equals like angry question mark. And it's just like,
Right after we see that, the camera pans over to the Ember Queen, who has a crayon and she's drawing a house.
I'm like, nice.
Has a backyard.
Oh my god.
It is pretty interesting that, you seem pretty technologically advanced, but I guess you've never felt necessary to, go off and
No.
see if there were other worlds?
We've been space traveling for upwards of 300 years.
Oh,
We
shit.
just
Okay.
haven't found anything. We truly thought the whole galaxy, other than us, was uninhabitable red planets, no atmosphere that was breathable, but it turns out there's other planets out there that can sustain life.
For
Well, for a-
300 years? That's a long time to not find stuff. You know, Sylvia,
Well-
maybe they aren't the smartest,
Elanor,
give
before you
them-
say that, we might have traveled further than we thought in the Space Leviathan. The Astral
Yeah,
Leviathan.
there was a little bit
traveled
of
in-
context we were
Inside
gonna.
of an
Oh,
Astral
no.
Leviathan.
Oh,
Sure, yeah.
Yes, on our escape from a planet, we were consumed by a Leviathan, in which we killed the Elder Brain inside and escaped through the Leviathan's anus.
I think you could have left that last part out.
Well, you
Why?
are
That's what happened.
I
capable
know,
of.
but it's not a very. It's a off color. It doesn't matter.
Astral Leviathans are known to be able to. Normally, wormholes, black holes in the universe are said to eviscerate whatever enters them at simultaneously, incredibly slowly, and incredibly painfully. But Astral Leviathans are some of the few creatures infused with the energies of the astral sea that we have seen them entering in and out of wormholes. It's possible that you all might have jumped.
You
Wait.
see Diya sit down as the implications of this hit him.
I'm sorry. You. So. What exactly does that mean as far as getting back to where we're actually from?
Okay, just to make sure, because this is a lot of information coming at me right now, and I'm not in the mood for a lot of new information. Are we in a different time period, or just really, really far away?
It could be both. From
We,
what it fucking
this
sounds
we
may-
like.
don't know. We've
this may-
never been able to send anything, any sort of surveillance through a wormhole without it getting destroyed. We don't
This
know
may
if
be
it's
some-
distance or time.
No, this may be something different entirely. Because black hole. Oh my god. We may not even be in the same universe. So,
Well, I think we need to then fix our shit, go into a wormhole, and find the right one, because this is not a good place.
Well, we can't go into a wormhole. Didn't you hear what he said, Elanor? The only reason we made it through the one we apparently went through, or multiple ones we went through, is because we were in that big fucking Astral
Well, then
Leviathan.
we go back into a big astral whale.
Eleanor makes a good point. If you go into another whale and go into a different wormhole,
It makes so much
Do
sense.
you, do you all happen to know, I guess, the fucking habitat of the Astral Leviathans? Do you have them on speed dial with your fucking little
Well, I mean, you guys have
Bitcoin
watched them
filter?
on your planet, so you
Alright,
probably know when they come around.
They're
if-
not exactly common.
So, you are spacefaring people for 300 years. Have you ever traveled through wormholes before?
We have not. I mean, nobody who's come through a wormhole on our end has returned.
Okay, we're not freaking out. That's not going to end. It's not,
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
absolutely fucking
Um,
freaking out.
okay.
How
So-
are we gonna? We stopped the circle, sure, but who knows? A, how fucking far away we are from home. B, how long it's been since we were anywhere close to home. What if everything we just did doesn't even matter anymore?
Okay, everyone, breathe.
Well,
Fuck!
then it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's already done. It's already over.
No,
More
no,
champagne, please.
no, we still have your father to save. We have our planet to save. We're not completely fucked. Okay, I need to. Do you have star charts, star maps? I need to take some readings and confirm our location. Check the position of.
Yes,
sun.
yes. So let me
Yes.
hey, looks over to the plasmoid. God, what's his name? Goober. Goober. Come show
Goober.
come show Diya MorningStar the star maps, if you may. And Diya, just give me a quick little investigation.
Investigation.
Can I also look?
You can give Diya advantage if you want.
Okay, I give you advantage.
Or you could roll 2. Your call.
It's up to you. Do you want to roll?
I want to roll.
Yeah, we're gonna
Do.
roll.
I want to roll.
Yeah.
I still got my ferret, so I'm gonna get advantage. Well, if,
Yeah.
well,
Yep.
yeah.
I'll allow it.
16.
Okay.
At 20.
Wow.
Oh!
Didn't need me.
Okay, that
Not
that
need me.
changes some things. That's okay. Diya,
Yay, it's
What?
happening! It's
Stop!
happening!
I'm
Okay,
already scared.
it's not
please.
above 30. It's only 29.
Oh my fucking bro. You know what? We
Diya-
deserve whatever we get.
Diya, you look at the map. Azalin comes over and like roughly unfolds the paper map that you all had on the ship as well, the star chart, and you are comparing for a while the presence of different star clusters. You are not seeing anything particularly familiar about the star chart they have until you see it. There is a little triangle of stars that you remembered is on your map as well. So you kind of fold your map around and layer it on top of where theirs is,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically you get a double map. It seems like you are far from home, and you are approximately, you have found where your two maps would overlap if the two civilizations, two planets, had observed things that are that far away. You are within the same galaxy, it seems, but way farther than you expected.
Okay. So it looks like we're in the same galaxy. We can't. We have to assume that there has been any interdimensional travel aside from the wormhole itself. There should be no time dilation since theoretically it was a wormhole. Transportation would have been instantaneous. Time hasn't shifted, so we're still on the same timeline. We're just further away, which is fine. We stopped him on the planet. We need more power. We need a way to travel through the wormhole. I need to think. I need time to think. I need a plan. And Diya's just spiraling right now.
Azalin steps up to you and says, "I can handle things from here, Captain. If I may, I'll compare ship parts, see if we can perhaps find a more efficient fuel source. Based off of what I've seen, our spaceship might be significantly less advanced than theirs. So perhaps there's some new thrusters that I can get my hands on, start working on it."
Yes.
See, we thruster. That's a good start.
Yeah, thrusters!
I'll leave you to that.
She elbows Elanor.
Diya walks over to the champagne, grabs the
Other.
bottle, and walks off, taking a swig.
Oh, he drinks now. Oh, he's sad.
Okay. Well, I am sufficiently. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Yes, I am, in fact, having a panic attack right now. Yes. And then I just lay on the floor.
As Sylvia lays down on the ground, you feel a very tentative little tap on your shoulder, and looking up, you see a humanoid individual with like manta ray skin flaps underneath their arms and like a face that looks like it's made to breathe underwater, and they say like, "Are you okay? Is there can we get you any water or?"
You know, I think water would be good. You look really cool.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just a little, scared first time in space, and now I'm also like super far away from home, and I don't know if we're gonna make it back before anyone who even knows my name is alive anymore.
Do you go without pants sometimes? You seem to have a lot of the fur on.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Is that like upsetting to you?
No.
I mean, I don't wear them.
I am not.
bottoms
I cannot
most often.
insult your customs. Just curious. And yes, we will take a break in a moment.
Yeah, no, I don't wear pants. It's a waste of time really trying to find some that can, kind of conform to the fur and, the way my legs are shaped. And shoes. Don't even get me started on shoes. Hooves are superior, first of all. That water, maybe like a big, huge fuck off gallon. Maybe splash some in my face or something. I feel like I might lose consciousness soon. So just like slap me a little bit if I'm not.
Lose consciousness. They take a deep breath and squirt water out of their mouth onto your face.
Was not expecting that.
Nope.
Brief respite from the panic attack. Thank you. And we're back in. All right. Freaking out a bit more. Okay.
And that is where we're going to take a little break.
Incredible.
I'm so scared.
We'll be back
Love
in
this
like
so
5.
much.
We'll be back in like 5. Ah! We're back. So, you all are inside of the lounge, and information is being presented to all of you. The General Cassianus, is saying to all of you, so, our planet is called Eternitus. We have been, we're blurry right now, but we'll come back in a moment, I'm sure. Our history, it's millions of years, but our civilization's history, we're only about on year 7056. Pretty soon it'll be the new year, which will be very exciting. Supposed to be good luck. So, anyway, we are a mega city. You have cities where you're from?
Yes, of course. Yes, we have cities.
Great. Well, a megacity is larger, can be country-sized, and if any of the words I'm saying are unfamiliar, just stop me. We are a megacity. We are called Vesser, and we have an ambassador that rules us, is in charge of the government, not so much the military. That's a pretty council-run operation by generals such as myself. Just making sure that the people of our megacity are safe, not interacting negatively with other megacities, the less technological prefectures, more agricultural, etc. Make sense so far?
Diya drunkenly nods.
Oh yeah, there's champagne.
No,
yes,
not
there's-
much left.
They
much
probably
fun.
have more than one bottle.
So, you are from a planet called Terra. Interesting. What's it like? Where's your, if I may ask you, vehicles? Do you use magic?
We are Gran and Insulae. We have pirate ships that we sail around on boats. We have cities
Gran
and floating islands, dead friends.
I'm to
Okay,
believe.
all right. Maybe take a break on the champagne there, killer.
Sometimes there are aliens, and sometimes there are
Where
ghosts.
did you get another fucking bottle?
Huh? And sometimes there are aliens in the sky that become a ghost that lives in your head, and that happens sometimes.
Was I supposed to not give them another bottle? That's all right, Goover. They're our guests.
I love
Sometimes you're a doctor, and then sometimes you're a monk. That happens.
Elanor casts prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
There we go. If I overthink it, it comes out wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
I
a
love
good it's a good like vocal warm up.
I love you, Addie.
Prestidigitation. There's a lot of front of mouth.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Say that 3 times
Divination.
fast. And she changes the color of the champagne bottle. And yes, magic.
Some people punch stuff, though. I've done it. It's true.
It's true. It's true. I mean,
We-
magic, is pretty nice, but heads in, also pretty nice.
We also punch people, though magic has sort of fallen out of fashion. I think
Oh,
it is
really?
interesting that Yes, you know, it's just a lot of effort for folks to go through.
Oh.
We don't want for much in the megacities, so magic is sort of it's just not necessary for most of us to learn.
Whoa. I gave up magic a long time ago. Now I punch a lot.
We also
swing
have
this
the-
thing.
do
yes.
magic.
And I hold up the warhammer and I'm like, I swing this around and I killed the dragon once. That was happened.
Dragon. That's a
Like a
You
bird.
don't have dragons here? They're like really big. Do you have reptiles?
oh
a bird.
Oh. Yes, we
Large flying reptiles, basically.
we are somewhat familiar, though they seem to have gone extinct a long time ago, except for a few that larger ones that are in the Astral Sea.
Oh, there's dragons in the Astral Sea. And we
There's
gotta
a
go
lot of
back
things
out
in the Astral
there.
Sea that-
I am starting to learn about that
Whoa.
and really loving that we decided to take an excursion out there.
Yes. Now, what is your goal? You said you want to stop a planet-eating.
Yes, it's a generations old planet eating entity that is currently trying to consume Terra, the what was the elemental planet we're on, and then it's just using our worlds as seed worlds to take over more worlds and expand exponentially across the galaxy.
This is
And
So
our voice-
also maybe your world.
This is one individual.
Worlds, plural, Elanor. They have multiple worlds
Have-
because they've been space pharaohs.
Have you ever heard the name Pandora Nephrite?
No.
That's good.
They're not uncommon names. Nephrite is a jewel, I believe.
Sure. I mean, she is like made of a bunch of green rocks.
Oh, this is an individual made out of Nephrite.
Yeah.
Yes,
Her voice kind of
the
sounds like
generations old evil in question.
Interesting.
And right before we got here, you know, we thwarted a pretty large chunk of her plan.
So
But now I find myself worrying, you know, if it was all for naught, depending on whether or not we can even get back to where we need to be.
I'm sure we can figure it out. You have our aid now, but this individual, Pandora Nephrite, is also a space traveler. Why are you flying through space to stop an individual?
We have to, because she
Hey.
plans to go to space herself and then, you know,
Ag-
terraform our
again-
planet to make it like a giant ship for herself. basically.
Planet consuming, like galaxy consuming. It's imagine Pandora Nephrite like a cancer.
Oh god.
She starts one, and then like we're the white blood cells that try to eat the cancer, but we fail because we're too small and she's too big, and she consumes us, and then she consumes another planet and another planet, and eventually she consumes all the planets, and she becomes the galaxy.
You ever see a sandwich before?
Have we ever seen a sandwich? Yes.
So imagine
like
a sandwich, right?
Oh, okay.
And then you try to eat the sandwich, right? But it's too big. You can't eat a sandwich like that. So you cut off the sandwich and eat bits of it. That's what. If the sandwich is the galaxy, and then the planets are the bits of the sandwich.
Hedson, I was
You
going
with
to
me
give
so
you
far?
I was going to give you a hard time, but that's actually a pretty good analogy. It's like a piece by piece until she's eaten the whole sandwich, and so the analogy is the galaxy is the whole.
They call me
sandwich.
ship doctor for a reason.
Yes, you're the ship's doctor.
May I have
Goober?
some more champagne?
Goober?
What?
Can we? Well, yes. Could you please get
Diya
my
passes
friend
while
here
Elanor-
some?
Maybe
Some more.
that's the last one that I should give.
Yeah, maybe like let's do like a couple rounds of waters. I think,
And maybe a
maybe.
beer,
And-
you
and-
know,
and
the
And then
beer
more
helps.
champagne.
How am I the most coherent person here right now? I don't think we should be.
Are you forgetting someone? Says the Ember Queen.
No!
Yeah!
Of course not. Of course not, Ember Queen. That's you're very coherent too.
We've been inside of each other, Sylvia.
Oh,
What?
Maddie tried to keep a straight face so hard.
I was gonna say something, and then it was just like, "Do you know what just happened, Addie? You can't. You can't."
Oh, you know, I'm going to take a nap. Is there like a massage place or something, or like
we can
a
I was
call,
inside a whale
sensory
once.
deprivation tank?
We
or
were
I
all
need,
inside a
like-
whale, technically.
call a masseuse.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry for my mother's words just now. She can be quite forward, quite blunt,
Hmm.
and beer.
Hey.
I think I want a beer too, honestly. Fuck.
You all are the best astronauts of your planet, I assume, if you're this far out.
Yes, but believe it or not, we're not the first. This is not the first time that Nephrite has been battled and defeated, but not destroyed.
We're gonna finish it. That's what we do with the paraphrase.
Yes, we're gonna finish what Sylvia's family started.
Well, you all clearly have a mission, and it's a lot for me to wrap my head around, so I'll just, I'll make sure that, you all have the necessary upgrades, to your ship to get to where you're going. How far are you? And, Azalan speaks up and says, we were certainly sent off course, but we are sort of perpendicular to where we wanted to be originally. It slowed us down, but it shouldn't be impossible for us to get back on track. All right.
Shouldn't be.
So you can all make yourselves comfortable. There's a television in the lounge. You can
A what?
Oh, a television. It takes signals over signals of waves to make a picture appear. I'm just a general. I'm not a technician, but you can watch broadcasts, entertainment, news, etc.
News.
All right.
Entertainment.
What do you recommend for us to watch, dear sir?
Do you like sitcoms? 'Cause,
You got okay. You said to mention it, so I'm mentioning it. I don't know what that word means. What is a
There's a
sitcom?
broadcasted show about it's a gift like me married to a plasmoid, and they go on all sorts of hijinks together raising a child, and it'll be on in about 15 minutes.
I could do with that.
So we just peer into these people's lives.
Well,
and
they're
I'm
actors.
okay with it.
They're actors.
Oh, they're
They're like
actors.
a
It's like a
play.
play.
They're like
Yes.
fake people.
Yes, like a
Hey,
play.
Now they're not
a
fake.
play that we
people.
watch from far away.
Acting is a
God, because you
very
have really good eyes.
good
I want
profession.
a new eye. Can you get me a new eye?
What? A new eye.
Yeah, he sort of took his
Yes.
own
I
eye
took
out.
mine out.
Yeah.
No, I saw that when you did it earlier.
Whoa!
Yep, you're doing it again. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, it's pretty fucking gross. You can say it. You can say
I
it's
don't know
gross.
if we can
It's
find someone to fit a new eye this quickly, but we can try. Do you?
Oh, it works!
You can.
Heads and side quests.
You can,
Woo!
you can go with our technician. See if we can find anything for you.
And I want it to be red and it changes colors. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like walking off with technician.
Amazing.
can I this is probably a terrible idea. I just want to have a quick sidebar with the Ember Queen.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey. So right,
You
yeah.
sure are talking quiet. What's up?
Like, yeah, let's maybe inside voices. You know that, funny joke you said back there when you said the thing. What if, right? Just bear with me here. What if we didn't really bring up you and I's carnal relations in the past, especially not in front of Elanor, especially not when she's in her winter form. It's probably hard enough for her. I feel like it might be a little upsetting.
Are you embarrassed by me, Sylvia?
No, I'm not embarrassed. I just I don't I don't want to like be the source of any added stress that she's, dealing with.
Why would that stress her out? I'm allowed to live my life too. You're allowed to live your life. Who cares?
Valid points, but I don't know. You're right. She's your daughter.
Look,
I don't.
If you think it bothers her, I can stop bringing it up. Fine.
Well, it's not. It's.
Does it bother you?
Yes.
Ah, okay. There's the ticket.
I don't regret that, necessarily. But I'm sort of in a different place now where I don't think it's super helpful or oh god.
Listen, you don't have to explain yourself.
Yeah, forget it. It's fine.
hear
We
you.
did
I
that.
hear
Matter.
you.
It does. It's big, just big chilling. We're
I'll
gonna
lay
watch
off.
some
Drink
some
champagne, wrong pipe.
GIF goo people have sex. Is it like are these like pornographic broadcasts?
No, what? On TV? No.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what your customs are. If you said they're married, I figured they're, people that are married.
Do you watch people do that on stage on your planet?
All the time.
Huh.
Usually at the shows in my land, everyone is nude. So, but also
we're from
we're
the
showing
Feywild.
that. Yeah. So, did you just spit at my comment?
I coughed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was part of the character. I was like, damn.
Spit at my
No,
comment.
we don't know what the Feywild is. That's new term
Well,
to
I
us.
mean, think a little bit more free than your land.
Eleanor's about to go from fucking 0 to 100 real quick. She's like, "What? You spit at me, sir?"
Meanwhile,
That was-
in the background, you hear from the television, "Honey, I can't believe you let your son's book report get lost in your goo."
Diya, I'm gonna say Diya's gonna kind of like still intoxicated, meander up to his new. What did you say his name was? Goober. Goover. Diya's going over to Goover. So, are you a scientist?
No, I'm personnel. I'm lieutenant, cadet.
Right. Impressive.
Yeah, I'm working right under the general. It's pretty cool.
Listen, we all come from difficult backgrounds, people not appreciating who we are, but
Oh,
you
I'm so sorry about that.
listen, you are gonna do great.
You think so?
The one thing that I've learned out of all of this is when you find a group of friends who truly believe in you more than anything else, you stop worrying about trying to prove who you are, and you just become who you are.
As you're speaking, from within Goober's collarbone, you can slowly see a bottle of water rise up from inside of it. And then pass it to you.
That's all I wanted.
You should drink up.
Indy takes the water. Oh, thank you. Yes. This is my first time being drunk.
Whoa.
This is
Not
like
a first today.
the third time you've drank before.
Milk! Warm milk, Sylvia!
Okay.
Elanor walks up with a big plate piled with carbs. I'm guessing they have a buffet, little snack table for us. It's all just the bread, some crackers.
Pasta mostly.
Space
yeah,
charcuterie
pasta,
board.
maybe some rice, and I'm like, Diya, eat this. Or You will
Ooh.
regret it.
Yes, I like snacks. They give me brain power to solve a problem.
Yes. Eat your snacks, or you will feel the most utterly awful pain in the morning, Diya.
I just
Snack time.
marveling at that sentence. I don't know if anyone's ever said those words
Snacks
in
that
that
give me
order.
brain power.
Hedson, you are you're off to get a prosthetic eye, I guess.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He wants the fucking bit. Fucking
You're
eye.
you're taken to a medical bay.
Oh
By
no.
a female Vidalcan, blue skin, short haircut, and she turns around to you and says, "You so you lost your eye and you're getting a prosthetic one. You want it connected to the ether web?
Yeah.
You've never, but from what I understand, this is not a concept that you're familiar with."
Not at all.
All right, you're taken into the back room. Hedson,
Ha!
you drank. You're not able to go under.
Oh
this surgery.
no, no.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Of course.
You're fucked.
The nat one rounded up to 6 by 4.
Oh! Perfect.
It's gonna be a strong 4. Can I give her any tips? Can I give her a medicine check for any tips while this is happening?
Here's what happens, Michael.
Oh.
Hedson, you're
Oh.
down in the operating table. It seems like a pretty slow day all around, so a prostheticist does come in. They take some measurements of your eye, like a quick little scan to get the dimensions, and they're like, yeah, we actually do have one that could fit. Etherweb connection? Yeah, it seems so.
Right on.
As soon as the prosthetic eye is like being very slowly and carefully inserted, it is a very uncomfortable feeling. They put a little bit of like topical spray on your face to just kind of numb the nerves a little bit. Xena goes, Hedson, it's a trap. We can't feel any. I can feel it. Ah.
Don't worry. I think it'll be fine. They're doctors, probably. They know more than I do. Wait, I know a lot. I know a lot of things. This is not good.
Instinctively, you kind of shudder as the eye is being pressed into your eye, and it like falls on the ground and starts rolling around the room. Hold on. We're gonna need a new one now.
What, did that normally happen?
No, normally we're able to put people under before this type of operation, but you're very intoxicated. Why are we doing this?
How do I sober up? How would I sober up?
Wait, what level monk are you?
Holy shit, I got a 28 on the benefit check for how to sober up.
High level monks can cure disease on themselves, I'm pretty sure. So
I
you
think
just
you gotta be at least level.
It's a level 10.
level 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, you take a deep inhale and
Oh no, I have stones of mine. Oh, that's
Oh.
not the same thing.
there you go. I mean, that doesn't help the alcohol in your system, but you're able to try again. Give me a con save, this time with advantage.
Well,
Mm,
Well. 13.
13. These are doctors. It's enough. You get a...
Real convincing, these are doctors.
These are doctors? Edson, you kind of feel like a sharp shock in the left side of your face as the ocular nerve, like, links up to this, and your field of vision has expanded.
Oh my god, I can see more.
So if you tap on your temple, you can access the ether web and just kind of, news immediately pops up. Multiple advertisements in your left eye field of vision. You can close your right eye if you want to focus on it, but I
My
don't
god,
recommend.
there's so many sales.
Don't recommend doing so while walking. Well, I mean, you don't. From what I understand, you don't have bits, so you can probably just download an ad block.
Oh,
Hey,
how would I download ad block?
No. You have to actually go to the sites and. No.
Is it a place? Do I like walk there?
No, it's like, think of it like a library, like a book. You're scrolling through a bunch of books and saying,
I've used those. Okay.
you learn about how the internet works, basically,
Incredible.
or the ether web in this case.
What color is the eye?
What color did you want it to be?
I want it to be red.
Red, like red iris?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
like a robot.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's you can change the color of it.
I'm gonna make it like a shifting green, like it's the old thing in my eye. Remember that, Xenos? We had the thing in my eye.
Do I remember? Yes, before you stabbed it out in an effort to spite me.
Yeah, now I'm getting it back to spite you even more. Woo! Beep.
What's that website? Girls, girls, girls.
What?
Just a definitional list of the word girl. What is it for?
I don't know. I don't understand.
I'm gonna watch people fighting, and then I like pull up like YouTube video of like top 10 like etherweb fight scenes, basically.
You do so. You watch a movie about a young Simic hybrid who is learning martial arts in order to escape this virtual world that they have been put into, fighting against this tuxedoed plasmoid.
Ah.
Oh my god, this is the best thing ever made.
And back to the rest of the party.
Can I find a like? I want to make, because I feel like in the still like perpetually panic attacked state of mind that Sylvia's in, she's trying to find something to like relax her, and making like crafts for the crew is what I want to do. And I was gonna ask if I could just like druid craft some of the stuff I had, but I looked at the spell and I feel like that would be like a reach. So is there like a place that I can go to maybe find some things to make? I know specifically what I want to give everybody, but
sure.
I'm okay.
When you bring this up to one of the soldiers, they're like, "So you want to leave the compound? I mean, are we allowed to take the alien into the our guests into the? We can maybe take you into town."
Sure, please. I know I am an adult, but I'm still, a little like rattled. So maybe don't leave me. Like, stay close by. I don't want to get like lost.
Of course, and you may be, of all of your friends, you're probably not going to get the strangest looks. You could be some type of Simic hybrid.
Oh, okay. Is that like a good thing? Simic hybrids? That's like a.
I mean, yeah,
cool.
Yeah. They're as good as any of us.
Okay, great. That's great. I don't want
individuals who've had been genetically altered over the years to have traits, body parts, abilities of animals.
Okay, cool.
Like our stingray-like friend that was in the room that sprayed water.
Oh, the one that sprayed water on me. Yeah, that was a little weird. But nice, refreshing.
They're a new recruit.
Oh no, don't. I'm not offended. Don't reprimand them in any way. I'm fine. It wasn't like that.
Right. Sylvia, you are essentially taken a little bit out of the base and into kind of like the tunnel of the airport before you enter the gates. Like, there's a lot of like multiple like stores that sell books, that sell foods. Looking for a gift shop, or what do you want?
So, my three crew friends. You mates.
Mates.
Semantics. I want to maybe only, I think, 2 places I need to go to. One, maybe sort of like do you have jewelry on your planet?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I'm looking to make some type of jewelry for one of them. Maybe something that's more like fabric centered for another one, and then probably something that I could maybe get in the same place as the jewelry that's just like a bit more like metal oriented. If that, do you think we could do 2 places, or would I need to go to like more than one?
Probably some knockoff jewelry we could pick up at the port here.
Oh, that's wait.
It's a little bit far away to.
Well, do you have like an exchange rate of some sort? Because I know you say you don't use coin.
We trade in bits. It's like a.
Oh, okay. So this gold is like useless then.
Yes.
Oh.
Right. So I mean, hey, maybe first alien. They might be willing to give you.
maybe do you have any like? Can I do any like tricks or something to maybe get some free stuff? You
I
think?
don't know. Just give me a charisma check.
Oh no, my worst. Oh, wait, I have a +1.
What
That's
are you
not
talking about?
terrible. Okay. Oh, it's fucking 18 for a 19.
Sylvia, you kind of put the pieces together, and the only way you can manage to get free stuff out of this place that isn't directly given to you by the military is if you're like, I'm an alien. So you have a choice here. Do you embrace walking around, going into jewelry stores, telling people that? Or do you keep it a little on the down low? Like, what's the...
I mean, can I do that, but also just be like, with the help of the person who's like, I guess, chaperoning me, just be like, yes, I'm an alien. This is a very exciting thing that you're getting to like find out, but like you keep it on the down low, kind of like that.
Yep.
Just so that I'm not like, yeah. So then I would do that. I would impart upon a very need to know basis, specific people that need to know, just to get the free stuff.
You do so, and you get the free stuff you're looking for.
Okay, perfect. And then I want to go back and just give it to the homies, each individually, their little thingies.
Absolutely.
They don't have. It doesn't have to. They can all be in the same room. I don't have to give it to them like individually.
Yeah, you all get some nice bits of jewelry, bits and bobs from Sylvia on this planet. Their jewelry is a little bit different. It's,
Well, there are specifics.
Yes.
I did want to say specifically what I
okay.
wanted.
Yeah, sure,
I wanted to. I wanted to get Hedson as close to a realistic looking version of the medallion that Zachary gave him a million years ago. So something that's like not fake and isn't going to turn his neck green, but kind of looks enough like a fancy medallion.
There's some modifications that have to happen because it seems Eternatus is mainly using like bands instead of chains and such.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You're able to get something that, when looked at it kind of gives the idea this is a smoother version of the medallion that Zachary gave to all of you.
Then I wanted to also get speaking of bands, a captain's hat for Diya with a some kind of band on it that's also similar to the whatchamacallit. And it doesn't have to be like a crazy super fancy hat. Maybe just like do they have tricorns? I would like it to be a tricorn with just like a feather in it. Very simple.
You have to go to like a costume shop in order to find one. But yeah, you can get Diya like a pirate tricorn with little jewelry on it.
And then of like a nice, I guess probably at the same costume place, I would get this like, it's purple, but it has nice, I don't know what I'm imagining the pattern would be. Just whatever the coolest pattern that you think, that you can think of, it would be on it, but it's just a purple, a nice purple scarf, shawlish type thing for Elanor. And it's purple because, the blue from the winter and the red from the summer. And that's what I get them all before I then sit down and I'm like, all right.
Glad to hear, Sylvia Etherhorn.
Keep those waters coming though. Just I want to stay hydrated.
Yeah. Okay. Elanor, what are you doing? Just hanging out.
Elanor is just is there a window in there like looking out onto the mega city?
Yeah. You're not like elevated, but you can see like a little bit of the city.
Yeah, like I can see, creature / people like walking around, just like doing life. Yeah, I'm just I'm observing, drinking my champagne. She's not drunk. She's just solemn, chilling, taking it all in. Really not trusting what just doesn't trust anything right now.
Sure, absolutely. You want to make me just a little insight check?
Sure, a little insight check, just a tiny.
Yeah,
just a little one.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. It's not a great one for me to roll. Did you look it up?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Ooh, good old lucky 13.
weird place. People don't seem to be especially hostile. They just seem like people. Versus the Feywild, it's obviously a lot more calm. It's probably a little bit closer to the, the human-dominated cities back where you're from. You are a little bit confused by what you have learned to be the Astral Elf race, who are also elves, kind of like how Eldrins are a subspecies of elf, but they are the only subspecies of elf here. Kind of like a different sheen to their skin, different texture to their eyes, but they just kind of look like a weird mirror of elves, and they're walking around just like anybody else.
Cool.
Amazing. Diya, what are you doing?
Oh. Ow.
Eat your
Are
crackers.
you okay?
My brain hurts. Is this normal?
You seem to be already having a headache. You drank
Oh.
a lot very quickly. Yeah, I think your friend is right. Eat, drink, water.
Yes. Yes, I've been eating the snacks. Ow.
Disadvantage on ability checks for a little while, Diya.
I planned on it. Yes. Okay. So, we're here trying to fix the ship. Where is Elanor? Elanor, where did everybody go?
Well, it seems like Sylvia went to go shopping and Hedson went to get a new eye.
Was this retroactive? Oh.
Azealand's fixing the ship, and your mom is, I don't know.
Wait, you don't know where my mother is?
How am I supposed to keep an eye? Hold on. She's pooping.
Well, you didn't have to say the details, you could have just said using the
so
restroom,
Okay.
putting
That's
some
very
powder
funny.
on her face. But no, you had to say exactly. Thank God Hedson isn't here.
Hey guys, how's it going? I just gotta do an eye.
You got
My
to
God.
watch.
Hudson walks in with a new eye.
I
So
walk
no
in
mo-
right behind.
Boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 boop.
There's no actual booping
No,
noise
I'm
except
doing
from
that with
coming
my
out of your
mouth.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Hudson, you're literally making the booping sounds out of your mouth. It's not.
Let me look at where they're making the booping sounds on the Ethernet. Beep, boop, 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 beep. The Ethernet cannot answer questions that it doesn't know about. So now I know
Okay,
that.
is he forever gonna say beep boop beep beep boop? Is
I
that
sure
I-
fucking
I-
hope not.
right
Computer,
now-
show me shrimp. Shrimp. Picture of shrimp.
okay? Call back. I understand. I said shrimp instead of ship. I'm sorry.
I remember that.
I can tell.
Why
How
is
many more
everybody
times are you
yelling
gonna
right now?
Dia she shoves like a whole pita bread in his mouth.
A whole pita bread.
Keep eating your carbs. It'll feel better.
Here, this will help to get the light out of your eyes. And I put the captain's hat on there and just swoosh it down.
Okay, listen. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You keep talking, please.
Okay. All right, everyone's. Oh, this sucks. Everybody's done the shit, right? Like, we've all dealt with this, and now we have to deal with this. Shh.
No one spoke.
You're thinking too loud.
I'm sorry, thinking too loud?
Elven
Yes.
hangovers are truly the worst sometimes, especially that first one. But don't worry, it'll get better with age, honestly. Hopefully.
Okay. Alien champagne. There's alien hangover. This is weird, right? This doesn't happen normally. Okay. Anyways, listen. We've got to come together as a team. We're getting our engines upgraded.
You were very excited to be on this new planet, Diya, and I've got to say, it was a little much, a little bit too enthusiastic. I felt like you were gonna give away all of our secrets. So I'm kind of enjoying this toned down version of you right now.
Intoxication is a type of poisoning, right?
Uh-huh.
With the way that it like infects the body. All right, I'm just gonna put my hands on the get rid of the hangover.
Some key energy flows through you, and you wave Mercy the hangover away.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's so sick. I
Can
thought
you
I
like
could do it.
Is that like an actual mechanic?
Well, the
Wave
way I'm
Mercy
thinking
monks
about
get
it
rid
is
of
that
they can lesser
get rid of
restoration,
poison.
basically. Yeah,
Jesus, you could at will lesser restoration.
it costs key points, but
Wave
yeah.
Mercy
Oh
monks
my
are
god.
busted. What the fuck? Julian
Oh.
is gonna Wave Mercy
Oh.
monk.
Oh, I feel significantly. Okay,
Um,
I take it back.
computer-
You're actually not bad at that.
computer display gratitude in really big letters in front of my face.
You see the words gratitude appear, and there's like a little gif of like a gif pointing up at it, like, yeah.
What the fuck is that? I take my
like
sword
the
out.
really-
What's on your face?
The really shitty Facebook gif were like this, by
Yep.
the way.
Yep. This, all of this.
Oh, this is gonna get old really fast.
Aside from being incredibly fascinated by this, I really wish we could spend more time here, but we do need to go.
Well, now
let's-
you want to leave.
But considering now that we have an exorbitant distance to traverse, yes. And the fact that it is within our potential to get back on track, I think we should leave as quickly as possible.
Perception check, everyone.
I don't like that.
24?
I mean, 24 beats 21. So.
I'm also 24.
Jesus
Aw.
Christ.
22.
I only got 20. Fuck, I'm 21. I'm the lowest on the totem pole.
All of you are alone in this room. It's just the four of you right now. TV's on. And there's been no volume on it, because you've been talking. They showed you how to raise and lower the volume. There's a news report on the screen. There is a Simic hybrid reporter whose mouth is moving, and the headline under them reads "Attack on Space Center." And you all see on the screen an individual
Mm-mm.
run in a straight line towards a number of guards,
Mm-mm.
take out a sword,
Of course.
cut
Mm-mm.
two of them down,
Mm-mm.
and then take out what looks to be some type of small thrown object. They toss it, it lands and explodes. It's pretty evidently a grenade. And you all feel a shaking, and it seems like this is happening right now.
What the fuck is going
The
on
last
out
thing you
there?
That's
all
a
see
good
on the news
sign.
report is as the individual turns around, you see unmistakably the face of Sylvia Etherhorn on this individual before they run away.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Sylvia, do you have a twin that you've just never spoken about?
Wait, Elanor,
No,
where's
I
your
don't
mother?
have a twin. And I also don't throw fucking weird explodey
The
thingies
door
either.
swings
Well, I didn't say
open.
you. I said your
The
twin.
door swings open and 5 military officers come in. Right, you're all gonna come with us now.
Whoa,
the fuck is going on?
Let's take it easy here.
Elanor
okay?
grabs the champagne as they
Drop-
push them
drop,
out.
Drop everything. They take out pistols and
Oh.
point them at you.
Okay, we came. You know that. Look at this one's right here, and there's another one out there. You really want to do that to your brand new alien friends, do you?
That's what we do when somebody bombs us and kills.
Did you just hear what I
Friends.
just said? This is obviously not the same one. The other
On
one's
my
out
way.
there right
Coming.
now, and you could
We're
literally.
going.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go for it. What are you trying to insight?
So basically, I want to look in what I'm looking for. Sorry, words. I want to see if the guards are in on it, if this is a fabrication, or if the guards legitimately are responding to something that's happening. Because
Yeah,
on the screen, this is Sylvia,
100%.
and Sylvia is clearly right here. So either the guards are in on it, or there's something legitimately happening
You
outside
saw-
that's impersonating
You're
Sylvia.
able to piece together with the news report that
Mhm.
there was a slight delay to this. You kind of felt the shock before you saw it on the screen. It's not much of a delay, but if you want, you can roll insight.
You know, all I could say is that you could just look at the cameras. I feel like that's maybe part of your job, that in this whole space station that there's cameras in every room.
Something... Why are we taking orders from you? Insight check, Diya.
I mean, I just feel like I'm the most
You don't
stable
have-
person in this room right now.
I want to do an insight check to
I'm
see if they're
pretty
like being
stable. I'm
disingenuous.
pretty fucking stable.
Okay, you
Okay.
just said you're
No,
stable. You're pretty fucking
everyone-
stable. You just saw your
everyone-
twin on your screen.
No, everyone, we should trust them. They know what they're doing. They've been civilized to us so far, so we should just everyone lay down what you're doing. We should follow them.
I was being civil. I was just bringing up some good points.
There is, at this moment, Hedson, you see in your new Etherweb connected iris a report. Earlier this morning, a new individual was found. A strange... And then there is just a lot of, like, talking, etc., etc., etc. As it seems like earlier this morning as well, there was another bombing. This individual looks like Diya. And then they
Diya?
and then they look to the camera and laugh before taking out a pistol and shooting it.
Diya, what the fuck?
What?
Why do you have a twin?
None of us have fucking twins, for fuck's sake. This is obviously.
Whoa! Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Give us those swords.
No.
No.
You?
Sylvia, again, we can trust them. It's fine.
I want to know what the issue is. Why do you need to take my swords? Why do you need to take anything from us? We've been here for a significant amount of time outside of whatever this shite is that's going on outside. Where is the general? Where is Goover? Where are the other people that we were talking to before? Clearly, we could have some sort of discourse about this as diplomatic that doesn't require you to
hear
take us
a
in as prisoners.
tinking sound as another grenade rolls into the room. Everyone give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, mama.
God, fuck.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama.
15.
22.
17.
Oh wait, is this a what you fucking call it? Is this use evasion or no?
Yeah, every dex save has evasion for you.
Okay,
You succeed if you got a 15 or higher.
I got a 15.
I got a 17.
If you failed, well, let's roll these dice first.
God Christ. Fucking God. Oh, fuck.
Okay, if you failed, you take 26 points of damage. If you succeeded, you take 13. Fire damage.
Okay, I take their damage.
26 to Diya.
This explosion happens very quickly. The grenade was rolled underneath the 5 military guards who are instantly exploded.
Oh, they get
What
took it
the
too?
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
An
Jesus.
alarm starts sounding through the facility. The Ember Queen runs into the door. What's going on? I was pooping.
We have to get the fuck out of here.
What?
I thought you were
Why?
cutting your nose.
What?
I heard
Someone
nothing.
is impersonating us, and there's a fucking weird explodey thingy that just got thrown in here and blew up some fucking guards. We gotta fucking go.
You all start moving, and you see through the glass of the windows outside, Azalin is booking it away from the ship. Some guards tried to seize him. He grabbed one of their guns, snapped it over his knee, just threw it into their chest, and he is running to meet you all as well.
And then what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. They're attacking us. What happened?
We were drinking. I got a new eye, and then someone threw a grenade at us.
Well, there was a little bit more in that. Sylvia's twin, but not actually their twin, was on the TV, is what it's called, television. And they attacked this area. But then there was also a Diya earlier in the day, before we were even here, honestly. Maybe we were just landing, and they also bombed a place. So I believe someone knows we're here, and they're impersonating us.
Huh. All right, we keep running.
Run.
Where are we going? We going
Is-
into the
is-
city? We going towards the ship? We going into
Wait.
the...
Is the ship operational?
He's like, everyone, stop for just a second. Listen, if someone is trying to frame us, that means they don't want us here. If they don't want us here, that means we should be here because there's something either we can gain or there's something we can do to help. So, as much as I hate to say this, maybe we shouldn't run away. We need these people's help, and perhaps they need ours as well.
Well,
I
they
trust that
already
Goober
tried to
dude.
take our shit, and then 5 of them got blown up while
We-
we were in the building. I
we
don't think that
don't-
things are looking very good for us right now.
We don't know that. Okay, listen. I don't know. This is a space frame, people, 300 years. I don't know what's going to happen. If we get in our ship and try and run away right now, it's very conceivable that they could chase us with their fleets and perhaps shoot us down. I think we should run into the city. Find more information, attempt to clear our names, perhaps get our way out. I think it's too risky for us to try and run right now. Our ship is still... Azalin, were you able to repair the ship in the time that we've had?
Repairs, yes. The new thrusters are not fully operational yet. They need more time to link up.
There's no way we're going to get home without these new thrusters, yes?
It will take a long time. Years,
Okay.
maybe.
Okay, we don't have an option then. We have to clear our names.
All right, let's go find Goofy Goover Man thing.
All right.
Deck saves, everybody.
Let's go.
No.
This is just
Dirty 20.
this is an easy one. All you need
That's
is
not
a
fun.
15. If you succeed, you take no damage. If you failed, you just take 8 as pistol shots are being fired at you.
Okay, well, I fucking definitely failed.
So 8 points of damage
well-
to those who failed.
Real quick, since everyone is close to me, my armor actually is going to enter something a little
Ah.
fun, which is called my defensive mode.
Mhm.
And it is going to emulate a field, which will negate... It'll give everyone 6 temporary hit points, but it will negate 6 of that damage.
Okay. great.
I'm also going to...
So you only take 2 damage.
There's gonna be... I'm just letting you know ahead of time that I'm not using my whatchamacallit.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, that's just for me. I thought that was a area of effect thing. Never
Okay.
mind. That's only Pally.
I'm not using my domain expansion, but similar energy does come off of me as I cast the spell.
Mhm.
But I'm casting Pass Without a Trace on us.
Very good, Sylvia. So I take it that means you're all trying to move stealthily.
Hmm.
I will roll some dice for Azalin and the Ember Queen as well. Everybody give me a stealth check. You can add 10 to it.
Oh, honey, I don't need that.
Dirty 20. Give me that 30.
Oh my god, I got natural 20 plus 11, so
Oh,
31. I
Jesus
am the
Christ.
sneakiest
Holy
bitch in the
Azalin
world.
also got a natural 20, and the Ember Queen got a natural 19.
I mean,
Oh my
I'm
God.
over here rolling with disadvantage.
That's crazy that I'm the one who cast it and I got the lowest one. I got an 18.
By the way, do gunshots count as missiles?
They would normally, not in this case.
Okay.
Oh, actually, so I got a 3.
Oh no, I got a 13. I'm sorry, I lied. But
So I got a total of 16 with disadvantage.
I mean, look, other than the 13,
we
these
got
are
3
all
nat
good
or 2 nat
rolls.
20s,
Yeah.
I think.
You
We're
all are
chilling.
able
Plus
to...
11.
My god. You all are able to run away from the guards. You kind of like...
Oh no, it is
duck-
18. I'm so sorry. It is 23 actually. I didn't add the
You're
10. It's 23, so it's actually
Jesus
very good.
Christ.
You are good. You are all extremely good. You duck around a corner. These guards seem a little bit less fearsome than the navy of Gran and Insulae. And just like putting it together, like this is a planet that has kind of like abandoned magic. There doesn't seem to be a lot of conflict going on. Like they have guns, they have technology, but they don't seem to be a very combat focused planet. So you're able to get away very quickly. that does also mean they're probably very scared of these people that look like you, who seem to be attacking them. But you all are able to run. You're trying to go deeper into the city.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking guess.
That's the plan.
I guess so. I thought maybe we should go run to the people that we know, because we are technically running away right now, Diya, but I'm fine with it.
Do we know where they are? Where did they even go? They just are suddenly nowhere to be fucking found in the control center or wherever we were at?
You don't know where they are right now. You weren't in the control center. They went off to do other things.
Listen, right now we need information, so let's lie low, gather more information, and then make our next move.
You all are moving. You're moving quietly, and you see on the televisions pictures of your faces taken with security cameras of you in the base, actually you all, and it says wanted on the screens.
How many berries are we worth? How many bits are we worth?
Berries.
Wait, can I look this up? Can I look this up?
There's not really a bounty on all of you. It's just like, hey, stop these people. They're trying to kill us.
Oh, fuck. Can I do, as we're milling about, can I do a perception check? Just to... Or, okay. Tell me if I would need to do one or not, because I have a passive perception of 16. I'm just trying to see if I see anybody that we recognize from the fucking place as we've been moving around. Yes. Or see
You
fucking
do.
copies of us.
You see Goover pushing a cart. He doesn't
How far
seem to
away
have
from
noticed
us?
you. About 40 feet away.
All right. Cards on the table. Goover is right over there. About like 40 feet or so in that direction. Do we want to try and get his attention? Talk to him? Or what? Follow him? Stealthily? What's the play here?
I mean, I can go try to sneak up behind him and grab him and,
No.
tell him to
No.
shush
We don't
and
want to.
bring him along with us.
Listen,
Let's not grab him. Let's let it be voluntary. Whatever
He's
he
starting
decides
to leave line of sight. He's walking further away, 60 feet away now.
Goover and I are friends. Let me handle this. And I walk straight up to Goover. I'm like, Goover!
Yeah?
Goover!
Well, it's you!
Shh. Goover, what's happening?
I don't know. You tell me what's happening. He pulls a gun on you. I thought we were friends, Diya.
Goover, stop for just 1 second. The footage of me blowing something up was literally when you and I were having a conversation. There's
I don't know how you did it. Weird alien powers or something.
Goover, we need help. Why would we in a damaged ship come here and start blowing things up in a situation we don't understand?
Yeah, why would you in a damaged ship come and do that? Tell me. He waves the gun.
Exactly. I don't know why, but someone is trying to frame us for these things. Goover, I've done nothing to betray your trust. And Diya's like, damn, I can't take my sword off. What can I do?
Diya, at this moment, there is the sound of a gunshot. And you see a bullet pass through Goober's shoulder. Oh! And he falls on the ground.
No.
Oh,
I'll put myself back together in time, but that really hurts.
fucking perception check.
I'm made of goo. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, Diya is pissed. I don't have great perception, but let's go. Nat 20!
Oh,
Let's go!
wow. Fucking A.
Diya,
Okay.
you instinctively follow the sound of the bullet. Kneeling down with a sniper rifle, you see a doppelganger of Elanor in her winter form. Except now that you are this close and not watching it through a camera, you can see that the irises are all black. She looks over to you, Diya, sticks her tongue out, and then runs around the corner.
Diya, oh wait, you don't have face step anymore, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Diya's just like as she starts running, Diya, Elanor, there, top of the roof.
Why are we yelling? Why are we yelling and
Sure.
splitting
Can
up?
I face step to see if
No.
I can catch them?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I face step to try to catch them. Do I see them?
Yes, you are.
Perception or no?
Yeah, you are now like 10, 15 feet away from a doppelganger of your in winter form who turns around.
She just looks at her and goes, "Oh God." Cast sleep.
And then
No effect.
Fudge.
Diya's going to turn Hedson. Hedson, you've got the eye thingy, right?
Yeah.
Get up there, use that to record the two of them together, so at least we can have some proof that's not us.
Got it, Captain. And then where is she? How far is she right now?
Oh, you can get there easily with Step of the Wind.
I was just gonna say, well, like
She
yeah,
face stepped
yeah.
away, like however far face step is. What is that, like 60 feet?
If I don't know,
Something
is
like
it
that.
Misty Step or is it different than Misty Step? Because Misty Step is 30 feet.
Face step, you can cast the Misty Step
Okay.
spell.
I can also run vertically now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps the situation.
Yeah, you are
Cool.
able to like run and jump. Elanor had to like follow this person like around the building. You spot an open window and you're able to just leap and like kind
Hey,
of like.
excuse me,
get them
sorry,
on the
can I get
other
through?
side.
Okay, putting on the eye thing.
While this is happening, I just want to make my way over to Goover
Mhm.
and just say, I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but we're going to make it right, okay? Trust me, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You are able to heal him up. No roll needed. He doesn't have a lot of HP. You heal him back
okay.
to max pretty quickly.
Um,
What's happening, Sylvia?
I don't know, Goover. I really don't know.
I
but
got
we're gonna
shot.
Fix it.
I've never
I
been shot
know.
before.
It's
We
kind of cool though,
we
right?
don't really have like
What?
a lot of conflict here. What did you say?
Like cool, like it's a battle scar.
No,
You can tell
it
your friends, like,
hurt.
oh, but you're okay
God.
now. You live to tell the tale.
I guess.
You're like a hardened. You know, this is. You're alive. I'm so
Character building, so
fucking
that
sorry.
character building.
Yeah, character. It's character. You're building character. You're like, imagine, you know, everybody's like, oh, Goover got shot, and he's still standing. He's so cool.
I'm
All
on
the.
the ground.
But I healed you. You're better. I'm gonna help him up.
Can I try to cast Charm Person on me?
No effect.
My doppelganger? Oh, shit.
Everyone
Oh,
give me
It's
a dex
Elven.
save.
It's Elven.
Everyone give me a dex save.
Oh,
And this
right,
time, there's a different DC.
Oh.
Oof.
The DC of this dex save, you need. Oh, I'm so sorry. Strength save.
Strength
You
save.
need
Strength
at least a
save.
Strength
Oh.
saving throw.
Strength saving throw. You need a. 16.
And is this a spell or magical effect?
No.
Curses.
You need a 16.
I got it.
I am not gonna make
I'm gonna roll the
this.
goober
Nope,
die.
did not
Goober,
make
come
that.
on for goober.
He's-
Did not
Jesus.
make that.
Rolling that one.
Yes, goober. I rolled the goober die, the green die, and I got a dirty 20. I got a dirty 20.
Everyone who failed, who got a
Yes.
15 or below, takes 31 points of radiant damage.
Diya's down.
Ah!
And
Ah!
Diya, Sylvia, you watch Diya fall unconscious in a flash of light. Goover gasps. And
No.
taking all of this damage, there is a sound of whooshing movement, and Hedson and Elanor, about 10 feet away from you, sheathing her sword, you see Admiral Ramina Ishtar of the Gran Insulae military.
I knew
I'm
it.
immediately taking a swing.
Go for
I
it.
knew it.
What?
I'm immediately casting a cure wounds on Diya.
Go
21.
for it. 21. No, that actually hits. Go for it.
What about the second one?
What was the other?
23.
Both hit.
Cool.
You're back up with 5. It's not much. Do I have a fucking potion too? We're probably gonna
23 in total.
initiative. God damn it.
23 in total. Damage?
23 damage. Also, give me a con saving throw.
How far away is she as well?
She is far. She's over with Hedson and Elanor, so they're
Is
about
she?
30
So
feet. They're about 30 feet away.
they're 30 feet away.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna ask if this is possible. After I cure wounds Diya, can I Misty Step over there?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of things going on at once.
Okay.
This is all happening within like a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
She uses a legendary resistance to resist that save, Hedson.
What about? Doesn't say how many times I can use this.
You every time you hit, you
It just
can use
costs
one.
you a key point to.
Okay.
hit it.
One more.
That is a... Does a 17 succeed?
If the DC is 17.
Meets it.
Beats it. Yeah. Fuck! Damn it!
At this moment, Diya...
Wait.
Yeah.
Julian, we ruled since his is the effect, it beats it.
What?
I thought. Didn't we rule that last time? If what's in the saving throw? If we're the one doing the effect, it meets
Yeah,
it
I
beats
thought
it.
it was like when you're like protect.
We-
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm with you.
I see. In that case, burns her second legendary resistance.
Damn it! I'll take it. What the hell are you doing here?
Diya, you are like on your knees as Sylvia patches you up. Doppelganger Elanor with the black irises smiles and then melts into shadow. And walking around the corner, long coat, open chest, sunglasses, you see Raphael Pope. Hey friends, we need to talk. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What the fuck?
Thanks for coming, everybody.
This is so bad.
This is not a good time.
Welcome.
Diya getting immediately put down.
Oh, he only has 5 HP. It's really, he could die fully if he gets hit by anything.
Welcome to the last arc, everybody.
Most of his fucking HP.
Oh,
His
no.
max.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
I fucking knew those sons of fucking bitches were on the. I could smell them.
We are going non-stop from here out. Things are going to be a little wild. So tune in next time to see what happens. Thank you all so much for coming by. We will see what all of this means. The appearance of old enemies back on their home planet, on this new place. See what happens. I have been Julian, or JuliCiel, the GM of this adventure. You can follow me here. You can hire me to run D&D games. I also teach TTRPG acting classes, and you can listen to the Realm Tree audio series, which Addie here is a part of. I don't know. My main concern right now, tune in next time. Support these lovely people, because it's all gas, baby, no breaks from here on out. Addie, who are you?
Well, my name is Addie, and you can find me on my website www.addiebrehayes.com.
So true.
You could also find me on Twitter at Addie Bree, Addie Bay Hayes on TikTok, Addie Bree on Instagram. I'm on all those things. It may take me a little bit to respond to you, so maybe just if you want to contact me, maybe do through my website. But this was a lot. This is gonna be a scary moment. This whole time I was like, oh no, someone from the military is coming, and bada bing, bada boom. Julian said to all of us. Matthew.
What's up? It's me, Matthew Eberle, your friendly neighborhood photographer. If you want to check out my work, MatthewEberlePhotography.com or Instagram or Facebook. So you'll find me around the metaverse. Speaking of which, I saw a trailer for Spider-Man 2 Into the Metaverse, and I'm sorry.
Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh my god, I haven't watched it yet.
Miles
No,
Morales
it's a
has
trailer.
62 friends, and he's going for 63. Spider-Man into the metaverse.
I'm so excited for that movie. The first one made me cry like a little bitch, and it
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
amazing. It was so good.
I auditioned
Anyway.
for that movie. Fun fact.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking talented.
would have been better with you in it.
Yeah, that's me. This is my crew. Malik, what's shaking?
My cortisol levels, my fucking cortisol levels are what's shaking. Hi there, everyone. I'm Malik. You could check me out on Instagram at the Maliki Cauldron. I post snippets of songs or just random bullshit there. You can also listen to my band Astral Emissaries music on our SoundCloud of the same name while you wait in fervent anticipation for our first album that will be coming out this summer. Released a new song recently called Ego Death. Very good, love it a whole lot. Feel free to listen to it. It is very cool and may make you just a little bit sad, but it's okay to be a little bit sad. you know, you can also listen to the Radio Kaiser Kudan podcast that I am on with 2 other friends, where we talk about One Piece, which is similar to what you've just watched, very like piratey and steampunky and a little fantastical, honestly. You can listen to it on, you know, anywhere you listen to your podcasts. And after you do all of those things, you can find a friend of mine nowhere because he's off the grid, but he'll tell you more about it. Michael, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
I'm Michael. I'm off. Actually, I'm not even off the grid. I'm just back on Twitter again. But
He's on the grid.
I'm on the grid.
Back on the grig.
I hate
On the
being on the
grid.
grid. The app fucking blows. I'm Michael. You might recognize me from the show you just watched. I am a tournament organizer and commentator for Skullgirls and Guilty Gear, and I play Guilty Gear. And I'm on Twitter at Steam_Gorilla and Twitch at Steam_Gorilla. And I'm also in your hearts. Don't look too hard though.
So true. Always saying this. Thank you all so much for coming by, everybody. We will kick things off with a bang next time. I'm super duper
What
excited,
the
and we will see you then.